Let's jump back into kind of the plugs. Gerbil, technical difficulties, they do happen. They're not on my end. I swear, they're not on my end. All right, going back into it though. The MAAC would like to take this opportunity to thank its partner, the New Jersey Army National Guard, whose members are fighting on the front lines in the battle against COVID-19. The MAAC thanks you for your service and your partnership. The MAAC would also like to thank its technology partner, Acer. Acer Predator computers and gear are the brand of choice for all MAAC esports competitions. Acer Predator, summon your strength. Ladies and gentlemen, if I'm not mistaken, the two teams should be going at it in terms of picks and bans very soon. So you know what? We're just going to cut it to a very small break. We'll be right back. Thank you guys for tuning in thus far.
Bud Light made a seltzer?
Wait, Bud Light made a seltzer?
I wonder what it tastes like.
Only one way to find out. What are the taste buds saying?
Tastes great. Just hard seltzer with a hint of fruit flavor.
Let's get that instead.
Wait. Post Malone doesn't drink seltzer. We drink Bud Light. Everybody knows that.
Why not try something new?
Bud Light.
Seltzer.
Guys, let's get both.
I'll get both.
Bud Light Seltzer. Unquestionably good.
Bravo team moving to checkpoint.
2 o'clock, 10 feet up the right.
Visual 3 o'clock.
Sometimes the front lines are in our own backyard.
Family in sight.
Make a difference in your community, serving part-time in the Army National Guard.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back to the MAAC 2020 Championships. My name is Alpine. I'm joined here by Toxic Gerbil, and we're heading right into Game 2.
Yeah, Game 2 we have Manhattan's Crimson up against Absto from Marist College. Marist, of course, is winning Game 1, 5 points up so far. Crimson, I remember his play from before. It was very solid, and especially against a heavy, big body like Bowser, I expected to perform very well. I think this matchup is very good, but Abso on Bowser is definitely nothing to laugh at.
No, not at all.
Very solid. And Bowser's one of those characters where, like, no matter how bad he might be in a game, and in this game he's actually pretty good, okay? But no matter how bad he might be, he just always feels bad to play against because he lives for so long.
Right, absolutely. Oh, that's... Oh, good DI coming in from Crimson. But that's gonna be it.
Back air seals it out, and Abso takes the early lead.
Bowser with rage. You hate to see that. 148, almost full rage in the hands of Abso. He's just gonna go straight in for the flamethrower. Up B, back air. Oh, big opportunity. Down smash. Crimson off stage. Oh, we like to see the down B opportunity.
Forward smash for Abso.
Oh my. Holy Abso. Going kinda nuts right there, and he still has that full rage. Flamethrower almost gonna do 20 damage! The side B doing 20! My lord, lands it with an air. Trying to finish his off.
Crimson was applying so much pressure, but now it's all gone. He's just so stuck reacting to whatever Abso does. As soon as you're reacting to the big bodies for grapplers, it's over, right? You have to
the reverse!
He just goes up there. And hits him with the raw back end.
The jump reverse there, I love that! Oh my lord, that's Bowser just going nuts all over Roy!
And that's a 3-stock. That's 3 more points going in Marist's favor here as Abso destroys Crimson in Game 1.
Yeah, this score line has just essentially, it's been almost halved there. 8-0 going towards going towards Marist, and I don't know what to tell you. Abso just got dunked on. That's all I gotta say. So many back airs.
Abso dunked Crimson, yeah.
The aerial ace known as Abso, just dominating that entire time, not letting the Roy land.
So many call-out back airs, pinpointing where Crimson wanted to go and just denying it. Getting the kill with it is so powerful.
So man, oh man, so that game ends remarkably quick. We're already gonna get into picks and bans. Marist gonna be banning out Kalos and Yoshi's Island, and the winner gets, the loser of that game gets to pick the map, and it's gonna be Battlefield being picked for Manhattan.
We're running back to Battlefield, huh?
Right, back to Battlefield, and Battlefield is a good stage for Roy overall. It has some shorter sides, especially for that side B. If we didn't even get that strong Roy side B moment just yet.
The aerial forward smash.
Almost literally that. Yeah. Just the drop kick midair, and yeah, I mean that's the thing with Bowser. Bowser is an aerial threat. That Nair essentially sets up for almost everything that he has. If you land it with Nair, it sends you directly up and over to the right, or up over to wherever the move came from, and that sets up immediately for either yet another Nair, sets up for up air, sets up for fair. And not only that, landing fair is also an incredible option, purely because it does have a little bit of a lingering hitbox at the very end. So Roy,
and we're seeing a character swap coming out onto Mario, the El Clasico matchup, you know?
Yes, almost literally.
The old days,
The old days of Super Mario. Mario invades the castle, and to make his way back, he has to take on the big body of Bowser to try to make this set back for Manhattan. But here we go, Abso again, ruling the air. Crimson, actually.
Mario
making up a lot of space.
Yeah. Mario definitely a character that can abuse these big bodied, fast fallers, those up tilts, those up air strings, especially on Battlefield, are incredibly powerful. But so far, absolutely really keeping it even, not letting Crimson start any of the shenanigans that Mario is going off.
And I love the spacing on Crimson too, just trying to abuse the fact that Abso, he just throws out hitboxes sometimes.
Yeah, Abso definitely a guy who likes to press buttons. He is not playing patiently, and that's not a criticism, right? If you're pressuring your opponent, that's exactly what you have to do on these characters. Yeah. It just means that you do leave yourself open to be punished a little bit more.
Oh, no way, that back air is gonna clank! Oh,
that's insane.
Wow, alright, so Abso already back in the lead, and hey, this is... Oh, he's not dead!
Bowser is so heavy that you have to, no matter what Bowser is at, you have to subtract 20% every time you think about hitting.
Right, and I love that little moment right there where he just had the full water pump and he just runs. He just keeps running. Like Abso doesn't care.
Yeah.
But here we go.
Now we see Mario doing a little bit more of Mario things with a back air to get out of it. These back airs have been so good for Abso. Every single
Oh, the two frame!
What even was that? The down smash?
No,
that's crazy.
No, I think that was straight up F smash? No.
No, that's not the other way. It's the down. It was the claw, but either way.
Oh, it was the claw. Okay, might be.
Eyes for it. And this is a
I just saw someone get hit, and I assume that it's either F smash or down smash. So, yeah, so that's a big thing that Abso is doing that might be incredibly punishable. Oh, please, please. I was about to say...
not playing pit, but he is flying too close to the sun.
Alright. I love... Oh my god! I was about to say, Abso going for way too many risky options.
Bowser on Battlefield.
Oh my.
Real it.
Dude, like, he was approaching with up B. A Bowser approaching with up B? That's not a usual option, to say the very least, but man don't care. Man absolutely do not care. That's 11-0 going towards Marist College.
Well, that was a 2-stock, right?
No, that was a 1-stock. The
one stock. Then it should be 13-0. That right? They were at 8 before, and then they get 3 more. It should be. Oh no, it's 11. It's 11.
Quick maps.
Math major, by the way. Yeah.
You're a oh my god, no, I'm literally what you guys are hearing right now from me is my major. I'm a sportscasting major. So yeah. So I be pulling some quick maths. You already know what's up. But yeah.
As a math major, I write proofs. I don't do calculations. That's for engineers. Numbers bigger than 4 scare me. So that's life.
Big work from Marist College there, and they're hopefully gonna start up this next game.
Commanding.
Yeah, no, Manhattan needs to turn this around now. Like game 3 might be the most pivotal game of this entire set for the Jaspers. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head into yet another, hopefully, quick break as we set up this next game. Thank you guys so much for tuning in into the MAAC 2020 Esports Championship. My name's Upmind, joined here by Toxic Gerbil. Also, by the way, we haven't plugged this just yet, but if you guys do want to follow any of our shenanigans on social media, you can follow me on Twitter at Upmind_, and you can follow Toxic Gerbil at Toxic_Gerbil. And of course, if you guys want to keep up with EGF and the MAAC and their esports ventures, you can follow EGF at official EGF on Twitter, and you can follow MAAC Esports at MAAC Esports on Twitter. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Thank you so much for tuning in with us so far.
Bud Light made a seltzer?
Wait, Bud Light made a seltzer?
I wonder what it tastes like.
Only one way to find out. What are the taste buds saying?
Tastes great. Just hard seltzer with a hint of fruit flavor.
Let's get that instead.
Wait. Post Malone doesn't drink seltzer. We drink Bud Light. Everybody knows that.
Why not try something new?
Bud Light.
Seltzer.
Guys, let's get both.
I'll get both.
Bud Light Seltzer. Unquestionably good.
Bravo team moving to checkpoint.
2 o'clock, 10 feet up the right.
Visual 3 o'clock.
Sometimes the front lines are in our own backyard.
Family in sight.
Make a difference in your community, serving part-time in the Army National Guard.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back to the MAAC 2020 Esports Championship presented by the New Jersey Army National Guard. My name is Otmine, joined here by Toxic Gerbil, and we're heading into Game 3 between Marist College and Manhattan College. What do we got up next, Toxic Gerbil?
We got Zucchini representing Marist up against Hammer representing Manhattan.
Run me through this matchup, because this might be potentially...
It's a weird one.
Yeah, it is a weird one, but this might be Manhattan's first favorable matchup in a sense.
It definitely could be. Terry is proven to be a very powerful character, so
Never mind.
but there's
Jeez.
a hard punish coming out. They're losing out the stock.
See,
And you know, Terry's biggest strength comes when he's over 100%. But if you kill him at 60, it doesn't matter, you know?
Right, it really doesn't matter. See, I said what I said, because I do believe that this is favorable, because of the disjointed hitbox on Ridley, and also because, you know, Shotos usually do beat out, you know, characters like, or just heavies in general, like Ridley. And, I mean, in this matchup specifically, Zucchini playing very, I guess you could say, conservative. Hammer's going to be able to kind of exploit that in a sense. Any little window of opportunity that he has, he's going to be able to boot on a lot of damage, and because of the, you know, restricted knockback, because of, because of the heaviness on Ridley in general, it's going to help him out lots. So let's see if Hammer can actually take advantage of that advantage.
Okay, there's that first stop, but you have to remember, Terry has the go meter. The comeback mechanic for a one-hit confirmed combo will deal 58% right now if he's able to win. It's absolutely huge. Just the power guides are putting him at 49. Stock already getting closer. It's so important to be able to kill Terry when he starts getting into this 100% plus range. And if you can't close it out, you're going to get punished. But Zucchini can close it out.
Zucchini can, and he's at 60. He can still do so much more damage onto Hammer. Now! The skewer! Doing so much damage onto Hammer. Now he's at 84%. It's 84.4 to 84.4.
Not anymore. Zucchini keeps racking up his lead, poised to take this new stock and bring
no way
to Marist. 13-0 is the scoreline.
I can't believe that. I mean, the fact that Marist I don't think they've had a single game where they've just been like, yeah, okay, we'll give you guys at least a little bit close of a chance.
None of these have been close games even for Marist.
No, and I don't know. It's because I see Manhattan as a very, very lineup, as a very good individual team, but all of these picks that they're going for, they're just mismatched in terms of play style, in terms of matchups. Just Marist got, you know, they got the long straw out of the cup. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. Keep in mind, right? Marist is the lower seed here. Marist was seed 5 to Manhattan's 4, and they're just really showing up and saying, you know, maybe those are backwards. You know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are paying attention to chat, and I love this. Nezuyaki. Jeez, I spilled my boba tea because I screamed. I'm so hyped. Man, you like to see that spirit, man. But you know, boba tea might be a little bit too
We see the Ken
a little bit too valuable.
Similar idea, different matchup. You know, it's like a skit. It's like Ken versus Ken with a baseball hat. You know,
Ken with a baseball hat. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go. Oh man, and hey, you just might be right, Ken. I mean, especially with the buffs that he was given early on in Smash Ultimate, he has become one of the strongest and one of the most dangerous characters in this entire game. And if you don't know how to play against Ken, well, I mean, frankly, you are screwed,
it's
my
wrong.
friend.
But so far, it looks like Zucchini definitely knows what he's doing against these showing days. He has been putting on a great showing, at least in game 1. And there it is. Even in game 2, he gets that foot stock very early. Once again.
Hammer. Now down to stock. Let's see what he can do. He's trying to go for some footsies. Reach on in, Zucchini. Getting closer to that death, but Hammer? That's a weird upbeat option there. Zucchini was definitely going to be hit far enough, so Hammer.
A lot of Todd is coming out for Hammer.
Right, absolutely. I mean, he wants to get that shield poke, but I say that with Hammer not being even close to the shield.
Yeah, you gotta make your battles a little wisely.
Right. So here comes Zucchini once again in such a strong lead. He just holds on to that shield.
And you know what I just realized?
What's up? Oh my god!
Oh, what a read! If Zucchini wins this with 2 or more stocks,
you're nuts! Wait, if Zucchini gets a 3 stock, it's over! The crew battle is literally over! What?
That's insane.
Wait! Oh, wait, let's do the math.
Yeah, no, it's over. It's 18. It's
literally over?
Yeah, it's 18. It's over. There's no way for Manhattan to win. It's closed out.
We are 3 games in, ladies and gentlemen. Zucchini just speed ran the 3rd game. I think Zucchini.
Double 3-0?
I can't.
Was that a 2-0 and a 3-0?
I think it was a 2-0 and a 3-0, but otherwise,
oh my god,
Zucchini just speed ran that entire thing so quick that I think that might have been quicker than some of the breaks that we've been having too. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's insane.
Oh my gosh. So if there were any rules saying that, you know, if it's confirmed, if it's mathematically confirmed that we would move on, ladies and gentlemen, we would be moving on into our semifinals, and Marist would have to play a little bit more. But instead, we're going to see at least 2 more games in this set and see what Manhattan can do to at least make this a little bit closer. Because, my lord, never did I expect that Marist College would be coming out of the gate swinging this hard. The 5th seed Marist College is going to be moving on into semifinals and playing our number 1 seed in Canisius confirmed. You guys can see here in the bracket, you guys see Manhattan Marist down there in the corner. We haven't put it over onto the bracket just yet, but I'll update that as soon as we can. But Canisius is waiting, and I mean, it's 5:45 as the game started. We get that ASAP.
Right now.
Absolutely, dude, unbelievable.
Marist is playing hot, and Canisius should be getting into the lab right about now, practicing up, getting ready. because they have a storm coming from the looks of it.
There is a storm, Aberin. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, we're going to be having Joseph and Tech stepping up to the board. Manhattan with Joseph and Marist with Tech. And actually, let me check if our teams might just be ready. Yeah, they might be close to being ready. So we're going to send it over to an extremely quick break as we set up our game 4. Congratulations, Marist College. You guys have already moved on, but let's see if they could pour a little bit more salt onto the number 4 seed wounds of Manhattan College.
Wow.
We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for tuning in so far.
Bud Light made a seltzer?
Wait, Bud Light made a seltzer?
I wonder what it tastes like.
Only one way to find out. What are the taste buds saying?
Tastes great. Just hard seltzer with a hint of fruit flavor.
Let's get that instead.
Wait. Post Malone doesn't drink seltzer. We drink Bud Light. Everybody knows that.
Why not try something new?
Bud Light.
Seltzer.
Guys, let's get both.
I'll get both.
Bud Light Seltzer. Unquestionably good.
Bravo team moving to checkpoint.
2 o'clock, 10 feet up the right.
Visual 3 o'clock.
Sometimes the front lines are in our own backyard.
Family in sight.
Make a difference in your community, serving part-time in the Army National Guard.
Gentlemen, welcome on back to the MAAC 2020 Esports Championships, brought to you guys by the New Jersey Army National Guard, and we have ourselves Game 4 between Marist College and Manhattan College. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been quite the entertaining one thus far if you're a fan of Marist College, because if you guys look at the scoreboard, that is 18-0, and we're in Game 4. That is a 100% confirmed spot for Marist in semifinals.
Yeah, no. We were talking the last time about how Siena had the highest game win differentials, and Marist is looking to give them a run for their money.
Right.
This has been absolutely insane for them. As we start looking at Game 4 here between Manhattan's Probs and Marist's Tech.
So I'm trying to catch up with some memery going on. So first of all, we got the Bowser v the Snake. It's a funny moment overall, but we have Tech. Tech isn't rocking the Tech tag. Instead, he's rocking the dad tag, right? I wonder what the inspiration for that is. You know what I mean? Is he about to show him who his daddy is? Is that what's up?
What possible?
Oh, he makes his way back on stage, and this Bowser's already winning, baby. You got Probs currently holding him off. He has a 157. Oh, but the falling C4 from Probs. Gonna be able
to get that, knowing he'd go for the follow-up on the combo.
Something for him, but here we go. Big damage coming in from Probs. Off the nair, trying to cover ledge. That down smash actually going to be forwarded by the grenade. That's a sticky. Oh, wait a minute. Tech, he actually
hitting himself with his own C4 off of the Bowser.
Oh my god, that's something literally that the Snake would do. Holy lord.
Insane to catch that Cypher, take the stock for himself. And Maris is just not letting up. They're looking like they're saying, like, we'll be damned if we let Manhattan take a game off.
Right. Maris holding on strong. There goes the grab, back throw. Woo! Trying to finish this one early. Back on stage. There you go. There's that nair knocking him up, but it doesn't seem like Tech was too ready for it. There goes Probs, launching out a grenade. He actually lets go of the Cypher perfectly early, and ooh, look at that. The big boot. Giving him the good old Tims. They are from Manhattan, so it does make sense. But holy lord, I mean, you talk about the Tims, but then you talk about the claws, my friend. Man, the red foxes in Maris, they do not let off the gas pedal whatsoever. That's yet another game here for Maris College.
Yeah, Maris just absolutely dominant, not letting up the pressure in the slightest.
Lord, oh Lord, so, I mean, Manhattan, somehow, I would like to say somehow they could probably take a game here. I mean, at least to,
they want to get one.
Yeah, right, at least, well, it's consolation, because, like, let's talk about the broader scope of this season thus far. Manhattan, nowhere near the lower bell curve of the league in general, right?
No.
Like, nowhere near. And just to see this sort of dominant performance from Maris, essentially out of thin air, that's just nuts, right?
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy how well Maris has been doing in every single matchup they've been playing so far.
Absolutely nuts. And again, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, Marist isn't done tonight by any means. They're not done within this hour. We're going to look over to the bracket real quick in between our games, and you guys can already see it updated. Marist already confirmed for that semi-final spot, and they're waiting pretty to face Canisius. And as soon as this crew battle is done, as soon as Marist finishes up Manhattan, they're going to be facing off against Canisius for a spot in grand finals. But before they can do that, they gotta finish off this game against Manhattan as we head into game 2 of our game 4.
1, go!
Here we go again. Oh my gosh. Gerbil having an earthquake. Oh man, Gerbil, what do you think of this map pick, man? That's exactly what I was thinking. Man, oh man. All right, I'll take the reins. I'll take the reins, no problem. Here comes Tech. Try to stack things up. And Gerbil, you good there?
Yeah, no, I am not. My Switch booted me from the lobby right as we started this map, so I'm on the stream.
No way. Yeah, no, a very small delay. Very small delay.
Yeah. So I'm doing my best.
Right, okay.
Got some issues. But yeah, this game's going a lot more even so far. It's going well.
Absolutely. Wow. That's so scary, just seeing a Bowser just beeline it towards you, grab you and back throw you.
Backwards, yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I was about to say. The RPG going kind of nuts. Oh, that's it. No, it's not. He actually misses the top platform. And Probs.
Very
unfortunate for Probs. And at this point, we once again have a lead for Manhattan. And look at that damage, man.
That fire breath is insane. But the jab's not gonna do it. Ooh, close.
Uh-oh. Again, Probs has been going for that high cipher, low recovery, or low air dodge again and again. There you go. Finally, Probs gonna get himself the kill confirm with the down throw up tilt.
Incredibly powerful kill confirm, but still a solid for the Bowser here in this matchup for attack. Gonna be able to have it even up a little bit more as these grenades hit for Probs. No punish on the risky down smash. It's such a rough matchup for Bowser, right? Trying to weave around all of these projectiles. It's really surprising he was able to do it so well in game 1.
Uh-oh, that's not gonna be a kill, but with a little bit of rage and also a great angle off of it, Probs almost goes down. Things are relatively even now. Tech making a little bit of a mini comeback. Probs pressuring with that nair, but instead it's gonna be yet another Bowser bomb, but it's not gonna kill either. Probs still alive.
Oh my god, the next one has to, right? Like, there's no way you survive the third game.
Oh my god, but
but
even
the
then.
up tilt's gonna take it, and for the first time, there is a lead for Manhattan College here as he just runs off.
And it's gone.
Scoops him off. Yep, a little bit of VM. Drop him in the car and get bodied. The classic combo.
Oh my, so here comes Tech once again. He's trying to pressure that back air on shield, but hey, ooh. Looks like the Nikita actually did end up hitting. Nice stuff on the up tilt. Hitting right above the platform. Probs back on stage, actually goes for the up tilt. And Tech, I don't think he's landed. Oh, but he's back on stage. Probs trying to cover. He sets up his wall of projectiles. And again, Tech just keeps getting hit. And the mortar again connecting. Probs with a Nikita. We might see Manhattan's first game real quick. That's it! That's it! They've done it, Probs.
Got one on the board. 1 point, baby. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah, Manhattan. They finally have a point on the board over Marist College. Man, oh man. It's been done.
It's been done. The Giants have been scratched. They bleed.
They've been clawed.
Yeah.
Oh man. Let's get an emergency run back. Yes, they are going to get a run back because we still do have a good old game 3.
Yep.
It's good times, ladies and gentlemen. I think the next game is just going to be set up real quick. Gerbil, you know what? Gerbil, join me here on the bench. Join me here on the bench.
Oh, yeah, that sounds important.
Yeah, of course.
Back.
Yeah, there you go.
We're back. Yeah.
Let's see what picks and bans are like at the moment. Manhattan College for the first time banning stages as they're actually going to ban PS2, Pokemon Stadium 2, and Battlefield, trying to prevent those platforms from coming in. But even then, we could potentially see a Kalos pick. Actually,
Kalos is definitely a possibility in the matchup.
Right.
It gives Snake a lot of room to use his projectiles, get a big advantage off of it. Oh wait, no, it's Bowser counterpicking. Yeah, wow, that's crazy. I want to see somewhere small, up close and personal. Take him to Smashville.
Yeah, Smashville would be actually stellar. And
Yoshi Story is the option.
We go Yoshi Story. I guess that makes sense because he wants that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
First
It's
of all,
small.
it's one of the lowest ceilings in all of the competitive map pools, so that makes sense, especially ladies and gents, because of that Bowser bomb. But Colonel, I'm dummy thick, and he wasn't. Simply out of all of the Bowser bombs, there was like 2 in a row at over 100%, where Snake was again, like I mentioned, just being dummy thick and just not going down to it.
Yeah, Snake. Fun fact, Snake being so heavy actually comes from a developer oversight in Brawl. where he was actually supposed to be like 1.5 times larger, but he just looked out of place. So they made characters smaller, but they forgot to change his weight to account for how much smaller he was.
Oh my! So
and they just kept it in the old one. It was like, that's Snake, he's heavy.
Well, that's actually a new one to me. I actually had no clue about that.
No.
Yeah, that's a good one. Fun fact with Toxic Gerbil. Let's go. Tech's still alive, even up there. Probs setting up the projectiles and throwing out a Nikita in neutral. The Nair barely gonna kill.
Bowser is a big boy.
He's a chonky boy, and there he goes with the Bowser bomb again. Still whoa! Oh! Wait! Oh! What? He's so dead. Oh!
That was the forwarder to serve dominance. That wasn't the forwarder to win the game, you know?
Oh my god.
With the fear of God in his heart, let him know you could do it.
Right, absolutely. I mean, Bowser off stage, it's actually pretty possible. Like, it happens a lot. There's a lot of great offstage setups, and especially with Fair. With Fair being like think of it. Oh my god.
A Bowser bomb.
He's not dead! He's not dead somehow. Like I said, dummy thing. Back on stage, trying to get his way back into the up B. Probs taking advantage of center stage, setting up his projectiles again. There goes the grenade. Probs is just getting closer and closer to figuring out tech at the moment. But like I mentioned before, Fair's off stage are actually super viable with Bowser, especially because of how essentially it fans you out. So it just has a huge hitbox. It should just hit.
Yeah, it extends so far in tech. Looking to set up the win in this set, maybe even set up the 2 stock.
Ooh!
It was now like 120. That killed Bowser? Really? That's crazy.
That was a drag down up tilt.
Yeah, really.
There. Wow.
Straight into his face.
50 damage just based off of just projectiles alone. I mean... Oh! What? Wait! Manhattan has a game! They've done it! In SD! Wait! Whoa! What just happened?
Sometimes you don't press the button. I don't know.
Oh god! It happened. It's done. The evil has been defeated.
Insane. Yeah, here we see Probs outplaying Tech to take the set in a close game 3.
I literally have no clue. So I mean,
insane.
I ramp it up. You know what I mean? I ramp it up, but like we've been saying again and again. I mean, Manhattan, they do have the roster, they do have the skill, but it's just like it was just Marist's day, man. But,
it really has been.
Well, somehow this ain't done. This just isn't done.
There's still another.
There's still a game 5. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna head into that real quick. We're gonna go into a quick break. And thank you guys for tuning in thus far. My name is Upmind, and I'm joined here by my man Toxic Gerbil, and we'll be back within the next couple of minutes.
Bud Light made a seltzer?
Wait, Bud Light made a seltzer?
I wonder what it tastes like.
Only one way to find out. What are the taste buds saying?
Tastes great. Just hard seltzer with a hint of fruit flavor.
Let's get that instead.
Wait. Post Malone doesn't drink seltzer. We drink Bud Light. Everybody knows that.
Why not try something new?
Bud Light.
Seltzer.
Guys, let's get both.
I'll get both. Bud Light Seltzer. Unquestionably good.
Bravo team moving to checkpoint.
2 o'clock, 10 feet up the right.
Visual 3 o'clock.
Sometimes the front lines are in our own backyard.
Family in sight.
Make a difference in your community, serving part-time in the Army National Guard.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back to the MAAC 2020 Esports Championships. My name is Amine, joined here by my man Toxic Gerbil, and we're about to head into Game 5 of our final quarterfinal set. It's Marist College versus Manhattan College. Marist, they've already confirmed their spot in the semifinals, but they're playing this one out as a little bit of a consolation to our Manhattan boys.
Yeah, you got Ness versus Snake, a very methodical matchup. Okay.
Yes.
Sam on Ness representing Manhattan, and we have Moolah on Snake representing Marist here.
A little bit of a back here. This one's gonna be a projectile battle, to say the very least.
A lot of zoning.
Right.
Hitting your opponent from far away.
Right, but this one's also a weird one because these are two characters with a pretty great dynamic, if I'm being completely honest, between projectile play and hand-to-hand play. Ooh, alright, Sam. Catching Moolah in the back air too. Oh! He starts it off well. Sam almost going a little nuts.
Both players really trading a lot more than I thought they would. Just going in with their fists, not letting their projectiles do the talking here. Both players really going in. A lot of aggression from two typically slower paced, passive characters. I like to see it. Makes a lot more entertaining to watch. As Samson builds up his percent lead bit by bit here, not hitting a ton of long swings, but he's just finding more solid stray hits than Moolah, not getting the down smash and too ledge trap.
Right, it's good chip damage, to say the very least.
PK Thunder getting surprisingly close to killing off the top there.
Sam still covering ledge. Back towards middle lane. Love that from Samson. Catching Moolah with the up there.
A solid up smash answers it and evens it dead even back up. Last stock situation here. Who's gonna take game one for all the pride in the bag?
Oh yeah, that's really what this battle is all about. Manhattan's just looking for pride at this point.
But now we're fighting for the pride.
Right, of course. Who's gonna leave with the kind of the last taste of victory in a sense? Because again, Marist they do have yet another set after this one, but Manhattan's gonna be done for the rest of the season. This is their last showcase to show them what's up.
And on this last stock, it has really been Moolah absolutely running away with it. 118, under 18. Ooh, okay, I say that. Little bit of an even up coming from Samson, but yeah, we see that up tilt coming out facing the wrong way, but the next up tilt that does connect for Moolah here will do it, but maybe not as Samson seals himself off that grenade. Really good awareness.
Samson back, Moolah just has a stray grenade just sitting there. The up smash! Ooh! And Moolah.
So much with that up smash.
Cool guys don't look at their own explosions, man. He just walks on away. And man, oh man. Big work coming in from Marist once again. That's 20-3.
20-3. Unfortunately, I believe it's impossible for Marist to beat Siena's high score. Of this
the high
so
score,
far.
right. Wait, are we fighting over Navik in chat? Actually, he's mine. Back off. I was the one duoing with him earlier. I was commentating with Navik earlier. He's mine. He's mine.
I think I have a longer track record with Navik, though. We have history.
Yeah, gotcha, Yeah, we get it. We get it. You're old news, friendo.
Oh, I'm just the jealous ex? Dang. That hurts to hear.
Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we could potentially be jumping into our last game of this entire crew battle. As again, Manhattan are going through their picks and bans at the moment. Marist banning out FD in Smashville. And we're actually going to be going to Lilat. Wow, this is a crew battle of firsts.
That's the first Lilat pick I picked,
which is unbelievable because, like, Lilat does have, like, some pretty good cheese depending on the character you pick. And Snake, the Snake loves Lilat.
Snake is a big Lilat fan, yeah, for sure.
So let's see how that pick at least goes out because, ladies and gents, we're jumping right into Lilat very soon. What are we going to be looking for here? Are we maybe looking for a character change? Probably not. Probably not a character change.
Probably not. I feel like you do with what you stick. I feel like Ness definitely is a pretty big fan of the matchup into Snake just because you can heal off of everything he does if you time it properly. So, I don't know. I'd like to see a character change off of Snake, but if he doesn't have any backup secondaries, it's definitely not the end of the world to just send Snake.
Wait a minute!
We see the character switch coming out from... Alright, on to Kirby. That seems like a downgrade, if I'm going to be really honest with you.
If you want to claim it that way, sure. Maybe Matt Muskie might have a word or two for you, but
Whoa, Matt Muskie switched to Youngling.
Look, we get it. We get it. Sam on the Kirby ball. Oh, Kirby has grenades. Oh no. Kirby with grenades.
Ha, Colonel.
Ha, Colonel. Pollo. Pollo Colonel.
Pollo Colonel.
He's just blowing him up. So many grenades are hitting Moolah. What's going on?
I don't even know what's happening. So many explosions.
This is the same thing as Kirby. Just taking on.
Sam had a really solid game plan going into it.
Oh, it's already over.
Get access to grenades. Not profit.
Oh lord, Moolah now booting on some damage. He's at 150, full rage against the Kirby, and Kirby can kill if he really tries.
If he really tries.
So, there you go, that'll do it.
Well, there it is. Now I'll get there. Solid lead for you on this second top, like 50%. Nothing to sneeze at, but a solid combo. The Sam play Kirby, like, this is looking clean.
I actually wouldn't doubt it. People do have Kirby secondaries. Yeah. I know Absolute Madman have Kirby secondaries, but they're out there.
Kirby's one of the more fun characters to just randomly pull out in friendly, if that's for sure. So
oh yeah, absolutely.
True experience with him over time.
Yeah, I mean, if you play Smash, you play Kirby.
Yeah.
It was one of my first quote-unquote mains back in Brawl.
It was my main as a 5-year-old child who had the best down beat, I can tell you that much.
Right, yeah, that's kind of how Brawl worked out for me.
Ah, yes.
But this one somehow is relatively even. Samson is...
Look, keep it or second.
Right, he's at 130. He's actually using these grenades pretty well right now. And Sam again has Moolah against the ropes. He actually goes for the suicide grenade. Moolah's still alive, however. They're clanking with their grenades. This is looking like a Snake Ditto at this point. Oh my lord.
It really is, yeah. Definitely choosing to play more Snake than he is Kirby. Sam, that's for sure. Oh, was that gonna kill him? No.
He went for the forward throw, not the up throw. Oh wait, what the? What?
Almost the easy trade, but it's actually Sam coming out on the winning.
That's it. Yeah.
Once again, we had the exact same thing happen last game.
Right.
Real Moolah be able to close that, or will Sam take it to the thrilling Game 3 scenario?
Thrilling! The explosive Game 3. Let's see if it happens, however. Moolah currently at 68 at 82. And Sam has better grenade play than Moolah, the Snake Man, and Sam's playing Kirby. What is going on? What?
I'm sorry, I flash talked it. Kirby wasn't the way. He's proved me wrong. I understand now.
Holy
it's so
Lord. Well, that's that. Manhattan takes game 2, and we have a game 3.
Going to game 3. You know, they're really Sam telling the MAAC, you're gonna get your money's worth, okay? You're paying Gerbil for the match, not per game, and you're getting as many games as we can get out of it.
I don't even know what to say about that matchup in general, because it's just like, you expect the Snake to win.
Yeah, if this isn't a Little Mac Ditto on Final Destination, I'm gonna be a little disappointed.
Right. They could just do, you know, just Game & Watch Dittos and just try to hammer each other the entire time. There's a lot of options for these guys, if I'm being completely honest.
That feels like it might be against the rules. I feel like that one might be collusion or something. Like, you know, if the Bayonettas at Evo had to play the game, I feel like the Game & Watch RNG Ditto is might be a little suspicious.
In bracket too. Oh my Lord. Expected though. Let's see what these two pick out. Apparently, Manhattan banning out Battlefield and Pokemon Stadium 2, and Marist picking Yoshi's Melee. All right, interesting choice. Let's see how they actually treat it out there. Is Sam going to hold on to the Kirby? Yes, he will, but instead, it's going to be a change in the hands of Moolah.
Oh, not giving Kirby access to those grenades is probably the best decision he could do in this matchup.
All right, but you literally just gave Kirby fireballs, which you can land with. It's an actual landing option for Kirby. Can you believe it?
Can you believe? Yeah. See Moolah's and Mario coming out.
Sam with a down throw. Oh, he goes for the suck. He already has the ability.
He got it on mine. Kirby activated.
This isn't even my final form. Bar. Fireballs going back and forth too.
How sweet would Kirby be? Like on character select screen, like you pick Kirby, right? And then you like pick a second character and you just have their neutral. Man, how sweet would Kirby be?
See, I would like to think that you know, Sam has this in the bag purely because of
nasty.
I would like to think that he has it in the bag purely because of the actual landing option now, and also because of the fact that he can actually space out for the first time.
Why does Sam play Ness? This is crazy.
Sam
and Kirby.
Right, yeah. Like Sam playing Ness in game 1, like nah, about to head out, about to pick Kirby.
Game 1 was the for fun game. Now he's on his serious.
He's put on his war face. Yeah. He's put on the Kirby gray alt. Now he's serious.
Let me see your war face.
Pollo! Oh man, I mean, Kirby has been not a character that you guys would watch in any professional tournament or anything of the sort, but whenever you see it come out, it's always a good time because you always get the alts. And I think my favorite one literally just has to be Joker because it's a gun. Like, it's just a gun. It's Kirby with a gun. I don't know.
In Persona, the reason he gets to have a gun is because it's in people's dreams. But Kirby doesn't know that, okay? He just has a gun.
No. Kirby is just... He took up the persona of the Persona Man. and now he just has a gun. It's good times.
Has a gun. It's insane.
And instead of looking like a Michael Bay film earlier, this is looking like a game of TF2 because now both of these characters have the fireballs, and Sam literally gimping to Moolah every time that he gets him even close to the walls of Yoshi's story. So good lord, this is nuts.
I just can't believe TF2 was the first game you thought when you thought about fireballs.
Bro, pyro, dude.
Yeah, I guess. But anyway, yeah, Sam kind of moving on this curve.
Kind of moving.
Moving, kind of nasty.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is just a fun break, fun, truly competitive action, because maybe earlier in the set earlier on in the crew battle we wouldn't get something like this, but Maris has already confirmed out the W. These two players are going for pride, if anything, but the real battle is going to come within the next 15 minutes, 10 minutes, when Maris ends up facing Seed 1 and Canisius, and even then,
that's kind of crazy.
Maris has no breaks, and not only that, but I'm being completely honest, they're moving on against Canisius with 2 straight L's. 2 straight L's. Although it may be some joke picks here and there.
Yeah, some joke picks. They're carrying a lot of momentum after the start of this, though. You have to imagine.
I mean, I don't know. I really want to see Marist succeed in this next set, but Manhattan kind of showing that Marist has some chinks in the armor. But ladies and gentlemen, it is already over. The set is over. Marist has won 20-6 over Manhattan, and our segment is not over just yet. We do have a interview here. Let me see if we can get him on. It's gonna be the captain of Marist College, Zucchini. It looks like we got him. Zucchini, what's up, man? Thank you so much for popping by.
Hello. What's going on?
Man, you know what? We're just vibing. You guys are vibing. So
that is true. We are definitely vibing right now.
Run us through the crew battle, man. You guys literally swept up 3 games in a row. By game 4, you guys had already won the entire thing. How are you guys feeling going into the game against Canisius?
Wait, you're saying going into the game that we're about to play? Or
yeah,
this
because
one?
well, both. How are you guys feeling at the moment? You guys just won. How are you feeling?
All right, we're feeling pretty good. We're feeling pretty good right now. It was a pretty good fight with Manhattan, you know. Okay, props to them, you know. But Canisius, that first seed, all I can say is that they gotta watch out. We're gonna try our best. We're gonna bring on the heat. We're gonna bring on the Pogs. You know, we're gonna get some Pogs going for Maris, bro.
You worried at all that Canisius has been able to like scout out your picks at all? Like they know what characters you're gonna be bringing?
I mean, it's possible, but at the same time, like, it maybe not. It might not matter in the long run, cause you never know, man. You never know. We might just steamroll.
Yeah.
Well, if it's anything like how this match started, it's definitely a possibility.
Yeah, that's true. I thought we were playing really well. For the beginning portion of that series, and I'm hoping we can just take that momentum all the way to Grands.
All right, let's see it. Well, I'll let you get ready for your next set because we are, if I'm not mistaken, we are behind schedule by like maybe half an hour. So you know what, Zucchini, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much for taking some time to interview with us, man.
Can I just say one more?
Go for it.
All right, in the chat, can I get some Cobra GTO Pogs, please?
Oh my God.
Cobra GTO Pog. just some of those, please. Thank you.
Well, you heard the man.
Everyone's saying no.
No. Ouch.
Ouch, man. Ouch. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with Canisius versus Marist College as soon as we get him.
Back, as a matter of fact.
No, you will not. Ladies and gentlemen, Toxic Gerbil is going to cut it off here. We're going to be replacing him with our boy Doorcasts coming in very soon. So, Toxic Gerbil, I bow down to you, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping by. You were an absolute legend.
Yeah, if you enjoyed having me along, make sure to check me out on Twitter at toxic_gerbil. I'll be following along. I just got a lot of work to do, so I couldn't stay for the whole broadcast. So,
Absolutely.
Peace and good luck with the rest of the night, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a good one, man. And I'll see everyone else in just a couple of minutes with Marist versus Canisius.
Bud Light made a seltzer?
Wait, Bud Light made a seltzer?
I wonder what it tastes like.
Only one way to find out. What are the taste buds saying?
Tastes great, just hard seltzer with a hint of fruit flavor.
Let's get that instead.
Wait. Post Malone doesn't drink seltzer. We drink Bud Light. Everybody knows that.
Why not try something new?
Bud Light.
Seltzer.
Guys, let's get both.
I'll get both.
Bud Light Seltzer. Unquestionably good.
Bravo team moving to checkpoint.
2 o'clock, 10 feet up the right.
Visual 3 o'clock.
Sometimes the front lines are in our own backyard.
Family in sight.
Make a difference in your community, serving part-time in the Army National Guard.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the MAAC 2020 Esports Championship presented by the New Jersey Army National Guard. My name is Upmind, and yes, you're not reading that incorrectly. My boy Toxic Gerbil is back for yet another set. What's up? What's up, Gerbil?
Door flaked, so I'm the emergency replacement, I guess.
Right.
I was available, obviously.
Apparently, Door. First of all, I apparently it doesn't have his Switch on him, so no way that you can spectate or anything of the sort. So it's all right. It's all right. But ladies and gentlemen, that's that's kind of a side issue for now, ladies and gentlemen, because let's look over to our bracket really quick. Yes, we have finally made it to the semifinals, and we're going to start with the bottom half of it. It's Canisius versus Marist College. Marist College, no breaks whatsoever. They're going to start off after a pretty long but pretty speed-runny set against Manhattan. But they're facing off against the best team in the entirety of the MAAC regular season, and things are just about to go down here, Gerbil, in a sense.
Yeah. We just had our interview with the Marist team captain. He said the team was confident that they were definitely ready to go into this. So I'm excited to see if that confidence pays off. They started last series 18-0. Incredibly dominant from them. So if they can keep up that kind of performance, it's definitely going to be quite a show as they face off against our #1 seed here.
Right, absolutely. All right, looks like everyone is ready. You're having yet another earthquake, but it's all good because it's all good, ladies and gentlemen. Let's head right into the game because we're gonna start off with Marist on your left side, Canisius on your right side, and it's gonna be Abso playing off against Brett, aka Flapjack, to start off the set.
Yeah, Abso versus Flapjack, Pokemon Trainer versus Chrom. Chrom is one of the best characters in the game that no one is playing at the highest level, I think.
Yeah, not at the moment. There's a couple of Sienas, a couple of Roys, but Chrom has been the character that has kind of been left in that entire scuffle, so you're not wrong. Yeah. Chrom and Marth, yeah.
I think Chrom's sort of like the little brother compared to Roy, where Roy gets to have these early kill setups and this up B that actually goes sideways like any distance. And then Chrom is more sort of, he has the consistent hitboxes, but he doesn't have that early kills, and his recovery is definitely a lot worse. But he has that potential to get those gimps off of his recovery. That is very powerful.
So Abso pulling out the PT one more time. We saw this character absolutely flying in the last game. We saw that back air come into good use in Abso's first game, and that's exactly what happens using that big boy tail of Charizard. But look at that. What just happened there? Flapjack was just holding F smash for a pretty long time. Abso, he just gets up right into it.
Didn't Abso play Bowser last match?
No, he did play. He might have played for a game, but Abso played the PT. I remember vividly because of the tail, the big boy tail.
It would have been Rograt. It would have been Rograt. They changed their order. I remember they started with the Bowser.
Ah, right. Yeah, they're changing their roster to kind of go with the Canisius lineup in a sense.
That makes sense. So yeah, really solid start for Abso here, a full stock ahead, looking very good out the gate.
Abso, he's getting pressured, has to make it back. Oh, the platform just running away from him right here on Town and City, but instead, Abso's still alive. Flapjack. Ooh, okay, Abso. Hey, another one? What? Double flare blitz right into the wall?
Well,
all right, Abso. It happens.
Sometimes flare blitzes are good, sometimes they're bad. You know what happens. Oh, and there's the danger of picking Chrom. Sometimes your up B really just does not get there, unfortunately for him.
Very unfortunate, but
it's a 2 stock.
That was
going Marist's way out the gate.
Was that 2-stock? Am I crazy?
I think so. Right? I'll double check with him.
I got this. Give me a second. Oh boy. Oh boy. Nothing like
it was 2 out. Yeah. Thank you, Twitch chat.
Nothing like a good.
I'm right. Yeah.
You probably are right. You're mostly right in terms of. Yeah, it was a 2-stock. Okay. Yeah, you're mostly right when it comes to debating me, so it's okay. You're more big brained than myself.
A track record I'm proud of.
Right. Of course. It's not that high of a bar, but I'll tell you, it's pretty good.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So yes, Canisius off. I mean, at a deficit at the beginning, and I mean, we're looking at the 1st and 5th seeds, facing off here in our semifinal bracket. And you heard earlier from Zucchini, the captain of Marist, that he was actually extremely confident heading into the Canisius game, and he said that his early team comp, the first 3 players for this team comp, he was extremely confident in. He was pretty impressed with. More near the end, it was the games didn't exactly matter at that point, so we weren't seeing the players at full strength. But surely at the beginning, Marist showed incredible potential. But not only just potential, no, they just showed that they have the sauce. They got an 18-0 lead in 3 games. Like, that's just nuts. Oh, yeah. That's just nuts.
And it looks like they're trying to make it happen again here as they get this first game in a 2-0. Solid start for them.
All right, absolutely. We're going to go back to the same picks. Pokemon Trainer on Absol, Crom on Flapjack. Here we go again, and this time we're going to be going to PS2. Is this a better option for Crom?
I don't know. I think it's better for the Pokemon Trainer. There's more room for the Ivysaur to run around and get those projectiles set up. It's a way for Crom to increase his mobility, where he has such high run speed that he can get around, but Crom wants to get those early kills, and he doesn't care about the wider blast zones, because he's not making it back into it. So I feel like this isn't an amazing stage for Crom to do it. Wow. And a really good juke on that update. Almost taking Absol down with it, but he avoids it with that tether and just gets this awkward now.
Yeah, almost got homicided there for a second. And but Absol, however, is going to be taken out by the back air of Flapjack. So we're back to even. We're back to Smash Forward 2-2. There goes Flapjack. That up B. That Crom up B on ledge. One of the most dangerous out there, because if you DI the wrong way, you just go right down with it.
Oh, yeah. You can even get pulled out and he'll grab the ledge again. It's
really
insane.
It's insane
how janky it can be from time to time.
Especially with low shield, they can shield poke. But here comes Absol trying to go for the down smash. He does get hit by it, but he's a little bit too far away from the ledge. Flapjack has made the stock comeback, and Absol just straight up using the flare blitz. Here comes the punish. Absol waiting on ledge. Knows that Crom can just straight up B him down, so he's just gonna wait for the approach. There it goes again.
More ledge trapping. Absol hasn't really been fighting the ledge traps here, but he's not really getting punished for it that hard here, so it's a net neutral. Neither player able to find the next solid hit. A good one for Flapjack to open up, but it's just gonna lead to the ledge trap situation.
So back.
Oh, this could be a big punish, and it's not.
Man, he tried to go into a fair, so it was a good idea, but it's a little bit too high of a percent, and also the angle is a little bit too low. There at least, and Flapjack lands in with an up air, and he goes again with the flare blitz. Too many flare blitzes.
I like the idea of that flare blitz. It just was so close, but not quite able to match. And now it's going to be Flapjack racking on this extra percent onto Absol.
All right.
Really good spacing from Absol there to find that forward smash and even things up.
All right, extra credit restricted to 30%, and here comes Absol with the Ivysaur, a character. Oh, a character known to just taking extra damage, just extra chip damage. You most likely wants Squirtle for that kind of string, but you can kind of tell that Absol is more comfortable with the Ivy and the Charizard.
Yeah, the Squirtle doesn't look very practiced, but the other 2 characters definitely look solid. Having 2 out of 3 is more than enough if you're playing Pokemon Trainer at this level.
Here comes Abso. Throwing out a couple of razor leaps. What?
No.
That's it. Flapjack up is on back, and Abso, he goes right on down with it. Charizard with a big body barely gets hit on his way up with the up B, and Chrom, he's gonna up B his way to a victory.
Oh, Chrom Jank is crazy. What is that up B, man? That's insane.
Big dubs for Canisius now as they keep things even. So Flapjack keeping his team in it before things start getting too spicy.
And this game 3 is going to be really important for the flow of the match coming up, right? Whoever wins this is going to have the lead going forward, and it's going to really determine the rest of their team's mindsets, how they can look at their matches, how they can play stuff out, right?
Well, absolutely. It's going to set the tempo. It's going to set the momentum for your squad. The first battle of, the crew battle, especially in this modified set, it's almost literally going to affect the entirety of the set. It might be more important than potentially our last game.
Yeah. Sometimes matches are just over before we get to the last game, so it's all about getting the early leads to let your team play with that confidence of knowing that they just need to win it, or just need to go even and do what they can. There's not pressure to make the comeback happen.
Right.
And this game 3 will be the big turning point for both teams here.
Right, absolutely. So let's see what our map picks are going to be. So it's going to be a ban on Town and City and Yoshi's Brawl coming in from Canisius. And Smashville is going to be the pick for Marist College.
Smashville is an interesting pick. Considering we know how much Abso favors this Charizard, I think it's pretty good for him. It's a nice small stage where Charizard can live longer than the Chrom can, and the big hits will be even more impactful because of how much closer the Blastones are than on something like a Stadium.
Okay, we mentioned earlier that Abso doesn't really like the Squirtle, but we might be proven incorrect. 49%, 58% taken by the Squirtle just off of this string chip damage, but that up B out of shield will do it to get himself a little bit more extra damage. So that was a difficult decision with that up B, but he went for it anyways. With those Flapjack trying to go for a couple of elf tilts. Still Abso just fanning things out. At just about this point, or just a little bit more percent, we could be seeing the Ivysaur getting pulled out.
Yeah, this is around when you want to pull out the Ivysaur, especially against the Chrom who has so much power. Being at 80 with Squirtle is a very scary position, especially when you expect a Charizard or even the Ivysaur to live for much longer than him. You want to get off once you start getting into kill percent. But Ivysaur in this matchup is very nice. He has these vines and these leaves that act like swords and allow him to contest the distance. The roll behind F smash will bring Abso the lead, but it's all about how much extra he can get now that he has this stock lead. How much more can he build up before he dies?
Abso, he does back air the wrong way, but here we go. Goes for the grab of Flapjack. Oh my god, his Master Seal is unreal for now, and even more damage being done onto Abso. 139. We have a Charizard with almost full rage now. His 146 get up attack is going to barely connect. There goes the up B. Full rage on Abso. Flapjack. Ooh, that there barely hits, but that's going to be damage.
Fire there.
No, Abso, he takes 20 damage. Still continuing on. Oh, the up B actually going to connect for Abso, and the Vine Whip coming in for Abso. He just goes for another F smash. That was a difficult decision, a hard read one. Oh, there you go. Gonna go for a back throw. Abso chasing Flapjack off stage, but Flapjack's back.
Yeah, I think Abso is going to get the read pretty soon that Flapjack likes these up Bs and out of shield options and just start going for more grabs. You can get a lot of mileage off of them, and I think Flapjack is looking pretty vulnerable to them.
Wow, that forward smash is just going to take it Charizard, that big body, no matter if you roll or get up in that situation, he's gonna get hit. But Absol, oh, he's got it. He's got this one down. Good stuff from Absol, shutting down the credit early. And now this first set comes down to one last stock.
Yeah, really big here. Whoever gets the stock will determine the momentum for the rest of the set going forward. Absol's using that up the shield, not going for these grabs. He touches the F-tilt with the down beam vulnerability, but now he's just combo food. Off stage, getting ledge trapped.
Difficult decision from Absol to go to the Charizard. He switched over in an attempt to dodge, if I'm not mistaken, just an up tilt or an up smash from Flapjack. But here comes the extra damage. Back throw into back air. Not going to connect on the back air. However, Flapjack lands in with a fair. 122!
He just holds on for too long.
Wow, he reads the iframes, and Flapjack just gets the kill on ledge with the dash attack. That was just sick from Flapjack, and that's gonna be a 3-pointer there from Canisius.
And that's a big swing that puts them back into the lead only by 1 point. Not a huge lead by any means. Or they're at 4 points. They're at 4 points.
4 points?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yes, they are.
Points.
My bad.
They're in the lead by 2 points, which is not a huge lead by any means, but it does mean that they do have that lead, and if everything else goes even for the rest of the time, they will come out victorious. So the pressure begins to shift back toward Marist to find advantages. They can't just go even. They need to be winning.
Absolutely. Canisius is a very momentum-based team, to say the very least. All of their players, they're able to carry in some way, shape, or form, and they've proved that throughout the regular season. And I think that's sort of an example of why I need you here, Gerbil, to catch my quick maths mistakes. So.
Yeah.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head right into Game 2 very soon. But before we do that, we wanted to thank a couple of our sponsors. The MAAC would like to take this opportunity to thank its partner, the New Jersey Army National Guard, whose members are fighting on the front lines in the battle against COVID-19. The MAAC thanks you for your service and your partnership. The MAAC would also like to thank its technology partner, Acer. Acer Predator computers and gear are the brand of choice for all MAAC esports competitions. Acer Predator, summon your strength. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to head into yet another break as we set up Game 2. Thank you guys so much for tuning in thus far for the MAAC 2020 Esports Championship presented by the New Jersey Army National Guard. My name is Upmine, joined here by Toxic Gerbil. We will be right back.
Bud Light made a seltzer?
Wait, Bud Light made a seltzer?
I wonder what it tastes like.
Only one way to find out. What are the taste buds saying?
Tastes great. Just hard seltzer with a hint of fruit flavor.
Let's get that instead.
Wait. Post Malone doesn't drink seltzer. We drink Bud Light. Everybody knows that.
Why not try something new?
Bud Light.
Seltzer.
Guys, let's get both.
I'll get both.
Bud Light Seltzer. Unquestionably good.
Bravo team moving to checkpoint.
2 o'clock, 10 feet up the right.
Visual 3 o'clock.
Sometimes the front lines are in our own backyard.
Family in sight.
Make a difference in your community, serving part-time in the Army National Guard.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back. Talk to German. Welcome, my friends. And we're actually literally just heading right on into our game too.
We got Zucchini, the team captain, and the Ridley. He showed up big last set versus Riku playing Shulk. Wow. I see this character all the time. I'm so surprised I blanked on the interface.
Yeah, we got Andrew, aka Riot Rose, playing with the in-game tag Riku, and Zucchini. We saw him pretty big in his unfavorable matchup that I said earlier, but this time, now this one, if there has ever been an unfavorable matchup for
it has to be now, yeah.
Now we have an unfavorable matchup for our boy. But Zucchini going a little bit nuts. Oh, okay, Zucchini with the stage spike nair. He doesn't opt to roll back in. He doesn't want to go safe. He just goes immediately back off of the ledge and just goes for a nair. That's big stuff from Zucchini to not only equalize things, but to bring his team forward. Currently almost at full rage, but Riot Rose, he's stuck against the ropes now.
That was such an important reversal for Zucchini to be able to find. Completely shifts the momentum of the match. Now he dies. He was already at 150%. He doesn't care. He got the stock. He got the extra credit. And now he's the one controlling the pace.
Zucchini trying to get in this man's head. He stood there for a second, tried to read the roll with an F smash, but instead, Riot Rose. A couple of really good hits, and now he gets himself a pretty good lead. But instead,
the shield Monados can make it hard to get off the ledge.
For sure. Oh, the shield Monado.
During the side move.
Super close, but Riot Rose still alive. Here comes Zucchini, has to make it back. Gets hit by the second hit of up B. Second input of up B. There goes a back throw from Riot Rose. Zucchini on back, has to up B. The downer from Riot Rose.
Now he's in a bad spot.
There goes the spike from Riku. Okay, Riot Rose. And the back air is actually going to take it.
Big punish. Oh, he just sits in the shield. And Zucchini's scared of it.
The back air's in.
Immediately evens up the stocks. It's dead. Even in this game one.
I love that interaction there. Riku nairs out Zucchini. Was about to go for another nair, or maybe even a fair, but Zucchini just answers right on back with a nair of his own. 38-34, and now Riku, he starts to get a lot of damage off of this Buster Monado, and now the shield Monado comes on in. It's going to restrict the damage. It's going to restrict the knockback that this really can potentially take on, but Zucchini unrelenting.
The speed bonus can make Shulk very light. This could be time for a comeback if Zucchini finds a random big stray hit, but doesn't think he's going to be able to. It's just Riot Rose is too mobile, running around Zucchini's boxes. It's been really hard for him to find solid hits to build percent on this last stock so far.
Shield Monado goes up, but it only stops a back air from doing more knockback at just about 70. No way. Does he have jumps? No, that's it. Zucchini is done. Canisius, yet another game under their belts. That's 5-2.
Really good start to the match for Riot Rose there, and what has to be like a 60-40 matchup, 75 or 65, 35. It's rough out here for Ridley.
Super tough, and I mean he made the most of it, that's for sure. Lots of early kills coming out from Zucchini, just kind of taking advantage of just the power of Ridley in general. But of course, in this matchup specifically, it's going to be Shulk controlling the tempo almost the entire time. Literally, whenever Zucchini even approaches, you're going to see Riku literally throwing out a fair, throwing out nairs. Like he could just input midair. He could just input whatever he wants.
Yeah. Riot Rose on Shulk is able to control so much space with how large Shulk's sword is. It makes it so hard to approach when you don't have any fast defensive options. Like, you can't just run up shield. It's very awkward. and you don't have any great disjointed zoning abilities to counter it with or force Shulk to approach you. And it's so hard as this Ridley to get in the matchup and actually find these big combos and these big killing blows.
Right. Well, ladies and gents, we are still waiting for picks and bans to go on in, and it seems like Canisius, they're going to be banning Final Destination and Kalos in a matchup for our boy Ridley. That might be a little bit weird, don't you think? Because potentially a Smashville pick could be pretty good for him.
Smashville could be good. It limits Shulk's ability to abuse his mobility with the jump and speed Monados because of how much smaller it is, as well as forces him to be closer to you at all times, making it easier to space your things. The problem is, it's a lot like Melee Marth, where once you start taking Shulk to smaller stages like Smashville and Yoshi's Island Melee, his sword takes up like half the stage every time he presses a button.
Absolutely, absolutely. So the pick is going to be Town and City, so pretty close to what I mentioned earlier. It's not exactly going to be...
much taller.
Yeah, it's not going to be the Animal Crossing stage that I mentioned, but it's going to be a Animal Crossing stage.
Oh, and we see a big switch to Rob.
Boy, absolutely. Rob
I
on the board.
love this switch. This switch is so important.
We have not seen Rob just yet, but Rob, one of the better characters in this entire game thus far in the meta.
Yeah, and especially compared to Ridley, Rob should fare much better in this matchup. All this fire is a disjointed hitbox. Rob has projectiles he can use to force the Shulk to approach. It looks so much better on paper to me.
So much better, but it's still going to be a little bit rough. That big blade of Shulk is going to be able to hit Rob every time that was thrown out, but a side B in neutral, and the last hit is going to hit.
Oh, what a
down
combo.
tilt's trying to go into a downer. I like the idea, Zucchini. And another side B.
I think they could have broken shield if he kept it on.
That F smash would have killed, if I'm not mistaken.
Not in the shield Monado, he already had it up.
Right, of course, with the shield Monado, yes.
It still would have been a lot of damage in a very bad position for Riot Rose if that connected. And now the percent pretty even here. One big hit will start to really open things up. That's not quite going to be it though, but it is a solid edge guard scenario. Riot Rose able to make it back to center stage for pretty much free though.
Down throw from Zucchini. Trying to wait for Riku's approach.
Yeah, just waiting out the shield Monado. Very smart, very patiently played by him.
That's gotta be
The parry not quite gonna get there.
But Zucchini somehow survives. Oh, miss input from Riku potentially.
Yeah, it has to be.
I don't know if
That's
he had
actually
a jump.
so sad. Yeah.
I don't know if he had a jump, so he might as well. That might have been just a give up type thing. But ooh, Riku goes so far off stage with the jump Monado and Zucchini.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, Rob can recover from almost literally anywhere on the stage, but Riku just ends his life early.
Yeah, Rob can make it back from anywhere, but the problem is there's no hitbox or invulnerability or even speed on Rob upwards. Very slow. And Shulk is a character, especially with the speed Monado or the jump Monado, who loves to go out there and just fight you off stage. And that is not what Rob is equipped to be with his recovery. But that back air, catching Riot Rose, getting a little too greedy, will give Zucchini the lead and a chance to build up extra percent, which he is taking full advantage of right now.
Absolutely, and we could see a big lead from Zucchini coming in soon, and there you go.
What a grab.
Down throw, or I'm sorry, up throw. Ooh, the counter from Riot Rose. Zucchini is getting slapped up a little bit through the stage. The downer hits.
What a ginormous move.
Absolutely, and now Zucchini, he finds himself taking on a lot of damage from this Buster Monado. Riku, aka Riot Rose, he's back on the grind. There goes the full laser. Gyro gonna end up hitting.
But I wasn't even watching. When did Riot Rose take the lead?
Just a couple of
That's
Buster hits.
insane. He Buster's crazy. Oh, not getting the punish. He had the read though.
Buster be busted.
Yeah. Until you get hurt, in which case it's the worst and you hate it, you know?
Yeah.
That is Shulk in a nutshell.
Uh-oh. The jump Monado coming in. Riku literally just trying to go nuts there. Zucchini's back, though, and Riku runs out of the jump Monado. Instead, now he has the speed Monado trying to follow Zucchini. Zucchini's back. Uh-oh.
Speed Monado wearing off, back into shield. Gonna make it a lot easier to get back on the stage here.
A difficult decision to go.
Oh, shield Monado wore up. Does he have the kill confirmed? He doesn't go for the up air.
Oh, the up air
and
comes
the up
in,
air
though.
just barely doesn't kill.
Zucchini, he had the read.
That's gonna be it.
But that's gonna be it with the back air.
Zucchini running it back, getting a stock back for his team here, evening up the set count 1-1, and this is so far the closest series.
Absolutely.
3-4, it could not, or 5, it barely could be more even right now.
Right, 3-5, and at this point, they're still. I mean, it's anyone's game. Marist, even if they win out the next game with a 1 stock, they take the lead over Canisius. If Canisius wins the next one, that is a huge lead going forward, a monumental lead over Marist. Considering the
I feel like the point where we're calling in a 5-point lead monumental just describes how close we think this match
because
is
before
going to
we were
be.
talking about like double-digit leads, but in
Yeah,
this
right?
matchup alone, because of how close it is, just 5 is huge. Jesus. So we are waiting for our next game. Picks and bans are going to be coming in real quick, and almost frame 1. Marist bans Yoshi's Melee and Town and City. Where should this Shulk go, my friend?
The Shulk? I am not well versed in the stages that Shulk likes. Off my pure intuition, I feel like Pokemon Stadium is a good idea, just because Shulk has so much mobility, and Rob doesn't have the zoning tools to really appreciate how big the stage is, whereas Shulk can just pop on that speed Monado and take every fight on his terms.
Right.
If Shulk has speed Monado on Pokemon Stadium 2, there's no way for the Rob to approach it, right? Shulk is only fighting if it's a fight he wants to be in.
All right, let's see here. Looks like we're going to be going Battlefield between the two.
All right.
Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice, but the Rob is going to have a field day here, too. So it's
with these up airs, for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And with the Nairs, too. Just landing Nairs in general. Oh,
yeah.
boy. And that's the thing. We just haven't seen the landing Nairs just yet. Just a little bit of tech that's missing from the Rob's arsenal. Or at least Zucchini's arsenal. But we're heading right in to Game 3 once again. Our second game of the of this crew battle, and we're already have like 2 straight game 3s. Let's go.
Yeah, this has been very exciting, very close. Every single game basically has been a last hit situation. It's been very good so far.
Let's see this now. Ooh, big catch from Zucchini. Now he's gonna be looking for a little bit more. Actually goes for the F smash.
He's gonna keep the ledge trap going.
Oh, up tilt, up air. Yes, it is. Not gonna be the kill, however. What?
With the shield Monado, there's a lot of pressure to keep the combo going, keep the pressure running.
I'm high key shocked. High key.
I would have been mad if that up air. I would have been mad.
I'm high key shocked because I'm very used.
Monado putting in so much work there.
I'm very used to seeing Rob Cheese I come from 2 different regions, New England and Seattle. Just a raw side.
This is a big lead. Only 69% on Zucchini with a stock lead. There's so much time, especially with how heavy Rob is. There's so much time to rack on this extra percent. Already 28 and at the ledge, being ledge trapped. This Buster Monado, it feels so risky, right? Because oh, exactly. If you get hit, it feels terrible. But even if you get the hits in Buster, you don't need to rack up percent onto Zucchini right now. You need to kill him.
Zucchini so far away from ledge. Riku. Right Rose trying to find a hit below the ledge, and Zucchini's back. Same
Right Rose
Riot.
back at the ledge. This has been a really dominant game from
That fair
Zucchini.
tripped.
No, I think he tripped on the gyro.
Oh man.
I think the fair knocked him down into the gyro and that tripped him.
Right.
But the really good roll read will even up the stock count. 56% is not that huge of a lead here, especially when you're short and you can put in some massive combos for yourself.
There's a side beat from Zucchini. Right, Rose onto attack. Good gyro setup. Oh, trying to go for the trap. But that's going to be an F smash from Zucchini. Big opportunity.
Pressure was insane.
If somehow Maris can pull off a 2-stock here, this team, I can't even explain to you how much that they can take advantage of this one, knowing how dominant the third player can be. But let's see if Canisius can at least pull this one close, or maybe even pull this one back all the way into a comeback. 44 for Riku, just swinging for the hills, trying to hit Zucchini. Same thing with Zucchini. They're just swinging, inputting. See if anything hits.
And when the match is this close, the difference between a 2-stock and a 1-stock is so big that Riot Rose knows every single stock counts. He wants the win, of course, but he needs to get rid of at least this stock off of Zucchini. And with the percents this close, it's up in the air whether or not that will happen. Oh, the up air? He's dead. He was in jump auto. He's never surviving.
That's it. That is actually it. Maris gets a 2-stock. And now Maris, I mean, at this point, they have a 2-point lead, which isn't the biggest of margins, to say the very least. But in comparison to where they were at before and what the situation was heading into Game 3, that is huge.
Yeah, going into this set, they were down 1 point, and leaving it, they're up 2. You have to be happy with that outcome if you're Maris.
Yeah, you gotta. Absolutely. Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our second game. We still have at least 3 more to go here in our sets between Maris and Canisius. The number 1 seed facing off against the number 5 seed. Who will make it into grand finals? Find out in just a couple of minutes, as we are about to take a little bit of a break here. Thank you so much for tuning in so far into the MAAC 2020 Esports Championship presented by the New Jersey Army National Guard. My name is Opmind, joined here by my boy, Toxic Gerbil. We'll be right back in just a couple of minutes.
Bud Light made a seltzer?
Wait, Bud Light made a seltzer?
I wonder what it tastes like.
Only one way to find out. What are the taste buds saying?
Tastes great, just hard seltzer with a hint of fruit flavor.
Let's get that instead.
Wait. Post Malone doesn't drink seltzer. We drink Bud Light. Everybody knows that.
Why not try something new?
Bud Light.
Seltzer.
Guys, let's get both.
I'll get both.
Bud Light Seltzer. Unquestionably good.
Bravo team moving to checkpoint.
2 o'clock, 10 feet up the right.
Visual 3 o'clock.
Sometimes the front lines are in our own backyard.
Family in sight.
Make a difference in your community, serving part-time in the Army National Guard.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back, and we're about to head into Game 3 between Marist and Canisius. Let's run through our last couple of games, Toxic Gerbil, because there's quite a bit to talk about, especially because of the fact that, first of all, the team compositions for Marist has changed up a little bit, and they're going in with their, if I'm not mistaken, their Bowser player or their Greninja player, something of the sort?
Yeah, Rograt, I think
Greninja
was
player.
Greninja, okay.
Right.
Marist had a Bowser, right? I'm not crazy. I thought they had a Bowser. Maybe it was Manhattan. I don't remember.
Might have been a counter pick or something of the sort, but
Maybe.
ladies and
Well,
gentlemen.
whatever. We're running it back with this Greninja here. Rograt going up against E.
E.
I thought, yeah.
It's E. It's Ethan, aka E. And Rograt's gonna have a ball of a time against
like
Bowser.
Good matchup for Greninja.
It really does. It really does. And again, Bowser, we've seen saucy Bowser plays, and we could certainly see some more here. But a downer? Right there. I think he would have been able to recover no matter what, but wow, what an idea there from Rograt.
Ambitious.
Okay, where's the punish? Forward throw. Rograt going for a shuriken off stage. He is back.
He's back on stage, but it's such a deficit here. The problem in this matchup for sure is going to be finding kills.
Ooh.
I guess that's one way to find kills.
Well, hey, that's a we take those moments.
Oh, that it for sure is. Yeah. In general, Greninja is going to have a field day, racking percent on this Bowser, getting these up air combos, catching his landings, all that good stuff. But it's going to be a lot harder to actually find a kill, especially when Bowser kills you at 70 like that.
It's out of nowhere with a drop kick, but hey, you like to see that if you're Rograt, pulling out some of the lab combos there, getting a jab lock. And there you go, Rograt. What else do you got for us? 114 on E thus far in this second stock, but Bowser, a very chunky boy in terms of damage. Let's see what he can try to pull off when he has neutral advantage. Oh, he tries to go for the F smash, and instead, Rograt comes on back. And he takes on an F smash. There you go. And Rograt again, dash attack into an up smash. He's struggling to make his way back into neutral. Rograt just gives it to him and kind of baits him out.
Yeah, really well done from Rograt there. Building on so much extra percent here. Bowser already getting closer to kill with really good backer to stuff it out. And if Marist wins this, especially with the 2-stock, it is so huge for them, right? Already up 2 points. This is a huge turning point for the rest of the series. A spooky forward smash, but he's able to get around it.
Right, he trying to go for a down tilt, but instead
read
the up smash off the landing from Rograt, but he's gonna end it right there and then. Although it's a 1-stock, Marist, they take yet another lead. It's 8-5.
Whew. A really quick response from Marist there,
Absolutely.
Getting themselves an extra point on the board, getting themselves up 1-0 in the set, getting themselves that much closer to the 2 more points they get if they are able to win and close out the set as well. And remember, Marist, with the lead here right now, is the 4 seed going against the number 1 seed in Canisius College.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I don't think in any of our MAAC brackets that we have, that we've seen a first seed go down in the semis or even the quarters.
I don't think so, no.
And Marist is literally on a red carpet towards that.
They are. It's by no means over. 4 points, 3 points is not the end of 3 points. Yeah, is not the end of the world if you're Canisius. That's literally one good game and it's even. But if they win this next one, if Marist wins this next one, they get at least 1 point for the win, 2 more points for winning the set, and then all of a sudden, a 5-point difference starts to slip a little bit more away from Canisius. It's comebackable. It's certainly doable. We saw these 3 players were the players that went 0-18 or 18-0 last set. It was the other 2 players at the back of the lineup that were the ones who dropped games. So we'll have to see if they're able to keep it up for Marist. But right now, they are looking good.
We have the we have the esports commissioner of the MAAC in chat, Kieran.
Oh, hello, Kieran.
What an absolute madman! And Kieran, my friend, he just baited me to thinking that it was a 9-5 scoreline. Damn you, Kieran! Damn you! I'll never trust you again. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. This game, this entire bracket has been great so far. I have been here since 11 in the morning commentating both Rocket League and Smash, and I gotta tell you guys,
full day.
It's a full day, and I still got like 2 more to go.
Oh yeah. At least you're getting paid.
I just well,
10 your money's worth.
Well, just wanted to say thank you to the people who have been watching since the morning, because I do see some familiar faces in chat that was watching both Rocket League and Smash, and I mean, there's still a lot more action on the EGF channel to go. There's Power Series tomorrow. There's another MAAC Championship bracket Monday. I think it's Overwatch happening Monday, so lots of action happening here on the official EGF channel. But ladies and gentlemen, you guys don't need to wait any more than maybe right now to get yourself a game, because we got ourselves a Rograt and E going to Yoshi's Island.
I'm not sure how I feel about this counter pick. It's a small stage for sure. Bowser loves it for that. However, this top platform feels like it makes it a lot more awkward for Bowser to land because, because you have somewhere to go to, but it's not really safe. Greninja can just fish these up airs under it and pressure you the entire time you're trying to land there. But so far, it has been paying off really well for E on this Bowser here. He has taken the early lead. Maybe just due in part a little bit to the awkwardness of the stage. And importantly, that platform does give him a consistent place to Bowser bomb to. That's a little bit higher up that will give him that extra kill power on it.
Absolutely, but also a couple more options for Ethan on this map. Well, especially, first of all, Nairs. Nairs are going to be so huge.
Oh, yeah, they cover the whole thing.
Absolutely, so not banning the stage might be an incredibly risky option here for Rograt.
Yeah, the stage might be better for Bowser. Might be better for Bowser than I was giving it credit for. Now that we're thinking about it a little bit more here.
Right.
Oh, he gets the side hitbox, which is arguably the better.
What?
Oh,
Rograt
no.
just leaves with that counter. Unbelievable.
Terrible counter. Not from Rograt. The idea was amazing.
Oh, the idea was great.
Greninja's counter is awful, though. Oh my god.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, like to see that Rograt. Ethan also going pretty big again. Right into it up tilt. The Rograt just kind of waiting on the wall. Smash. He gets destroyed with an F smash from E, and whatever lead that Marist had, it might just be deleted by Ethan.
Maybe not if this string keeps up, though.
Potentially.
Oh, he drops it. Only 67% was the punish. That's a lot, but against Bowser, you really have to take into account just how heavy he is and how hard he will be to kill.
That was so much damage in such a little amount of time, but Senor Lag is visited.
But the Bowser bomb outranges Greninja's disjointed grab. That's crazy.
Also, I mean, just pay attention here to Bowser bombs off ledge because of that.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna send you.
Must exist while you have the stock lead on Bowser.
Right, no, absolutely, but no, like, I mean, because of the slant on it, on ledge,
oh,
that can send you directly right. Also, of course, he does have the stock lead. He can just Bowser suicide, but
doesn't have it anymore. But 88% against Bowser, everything he does, you're in kill percent for, and you have to get into like 1/3 40 before you have a chance to kill him. It's looking rough for Rograt here.
Ooh, good read from Rograt, but he overextends on the run a little bit. And just a landing down air there from E.
Back air is so fast from Bowser.
So now the score is 8-6. Going towards the side of Maris as Canisius slowly chipping away at this lead.
I can't believe how fast Bowser back air is. It's actually insane.
Right. Considering how chunky
how
Bowser
strong
is.
it is.
All right.
Yeah.
It just goes out real quick, and
there's no startup time. Bowser just ran off that platform and Greninja was dead. I didn't even see the move come out.
Right. It's like just any lighter character's back air, just but just a lot stronger, and it's just a straight up. It's just double. It's just double souls to the face.
I didn't know E back aired until the kill screen was already playing.
I think that was like at the very beginning of the animation period. Like there's the smallest little crouch that he does midair, the smallest squat, and then like a frame after the squat's done, like he's already his foot's already in your face.
We like to say Falco has the shotgun feet, but Bowser does it better.
Alright, let's see here now, boys, because we are just waiting again for these picks and bans to come on down, and looks like the bans come in for Marist. It's going to be Battlefield and Yoshi's Melee, so would you look at that? They do actually ban out Yoshi's Island, but instead, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to Yoshi's Story, if I'm not mistaken.
Alright, Yoshi's Story is an interesting stage. I'm almost surprised he didn't just run it back to Final Destination. That wasn't banned, right?
Hey, by the way, those were some old. Those are old logs, by the way. Those aren't current. Yes. Apologies.
Battlefield.
I got fake news. I got fake news. It's actually going to be Kalos and Lilat being banned by Canisius.
I'd be surprised, if the counterpick wasn't FD, and it looks like that's what it's going to be. Game 1 on FD looked really good. Rograt was able to get very good combos, very good follow-ups, and he didn't fall for a lot of the cheeky hitboxes. We are asking if DSR is in place. I'm pretty sure it is.
I think DSR is implemented.
So we cannot actually go back to Final Destination. That's my bad.
Right.
With Lilat and Kalos banned away, I'm thinking the next best stage is probably going to be... God, Greninja really likes the platform layouts on Town and City.
Really does.
But Greninja hates the ceiling on Town and City is the problem. So maybe the stage is more of a net neutral than Greninja favored, but I feel like that might be the stage we end up going to here.
Might just be that, but again, we are just kind of waiting out to see what the final I was about to say the final destination, but no, just the final decision from Zucchini.
No, it will be the final destination of the set.
Well, that's for sure. That's for sure. Absolutely. We're going to Smashville. That's I get
I don't know about Smashville. I feel like you just lost on Wavy Smashville. I don't know why you'd go back to regular Smashville.
Right.
You know?
I feel like that was literally just like on a silver platter. They were just like, all right, pick something other than Smashville.
Yeah.
And they picked Smashville. Oh boy. Oh boy.
We'll see how it works out. Maybe there's some mechanic. Maybe it was really the slow that was giving problems.
It might have been, yeah.
Rograt, and that just regular Smashville solves that problem, and everything else was fine. We'll have to see as we get into it here.
Yeah, absolutely. So still the Greninja pick and still the Bowser pick. staying on these two players. Rograt start off strong because almost every game that Rograt has played on stream so far, he starts off with a commanding stock lead. But the only time that didn't happen is the one game that he ended up losing. Was the last one. And here we go. Rograt 63% off the bat, 86% off the back, 96% off the back. What is going on? Rograt, you're nuts.
And just like that, Bowser's halfway to kill percent.
Unbelievable. I like you said halfway.
Yeah. But no, for real, that was an insane
That's
combo.
it! That's a perfect start! Oh my god, it's happening. Rograt.
I guess it was the counter pick. I guess Smashville was actually insane.
I couldn't tell you. Well, apparently he does, because Ethan has literally not had a single moment to breathe. Maybe when Ethan actually stands in neutral for more than a second, like right there, he could be able to take some sort of advantage. That counter went upwards! Rograt! Yeah. Oh my. Ethan, he's back though, trying to go for an up B right out of ledge. Rograt dominating at the moment. Has Ethan at 100% on his second stock. There goes Ethan with the approach up B, however. Flamethrower doing 20 damage, but the Shadow Sneak comes right behind Ethan. Now he might be back in neutral, and that downer is going to do quite a bit of damage, but it's going to send Rograt the wrong way.
And that's it. When he finds the push. Evening up the stock count, but still already down 120%.
That's it?
That wasn't even a sweet spot, was it?
I think it was.
I has to have
had
been,
to be. Well, first of all, he didn't.
Twice, right?
No, exactly. He didn't hit the first two hits, but he still hit the very last hit of
spot.
it, which would be the most important hit.
That makes sense. Yes. And now, Rograt's up an entire stock and a half, looking absolutely dominant. Oh my god, he's just not letting Ethan do anything. He's in absolute control here.
Sends him forward.
The ledge trap gonna kind of be found, but not really.
He has such a luxury right now.
Yeah, he has such a lead to play with. He can do whatever he wants.
Oh my god. He's back.
The
up B, but that's it. Unbelievable. Marist College.
Neutral 2-stock.
Not only did Rograt just get that 2-stock, but that was one of the most dominant games that we've seen thus far from, you know, this entire crew battle alone. Marist.
Got some frog pogs in chat. I like
frog pogs. Frog pogs. Because here's the thing, boys. This is a legitimate opportunity. This is double the scoreline of Canisius at the moment.
Yeah, it's huge.
This could, I mean, we're 3 games in, and Marist has double the score of the #1 seed in this bracket in the semifinals. What is going
on? Going after match 1, Canisius had a 1-point lead. After game 2, Marist had a 2-point lead. And after set 3, Marist has a 6-point lead.
Unbelievable.
They are starting to run away, and it's going to have to be a sizable comeback over probably the course of the next 2 games for Canisius. In order to bring it back just to even, Canisius would have to get 2 stocks in this next set.
Just to at least equalize things before the last set, absolutely. And I mean,
and that's just to make it even again.
Right, absolutely. And you guys look at our bracket; we've had quite the cutthroat bracket thus far. We've only had a singular upset in bracket, and it's been Marist. Marist dominated Manhattan. Manhattan was the 4th seed, and now Marist coming into game 4 in this MAAC championship bracket. In our semifinals against Canisius, they have an opportunity to potentially close things out against what might be the best team in regular season. And over on the other side, we're not even done with semifinals just yet. Yes, we are behind on schedule, but we're just going to keep on driving through some Super Smash Brothers action. St. Peter's and Siena coming after the conclusion of this set. And look, I even said earlier, I said in a chat with you that I doubted that Marist could do the 3-peat. I doubt it.
I doubted it too. They were the 5th seed coming into this.
Exactly.
But now they're postured to beat the 4th seed, the 1st seed now.
They would have to upset everyone. Every single game that they would have to play in bracket would have to be an upset. 5v4, 5v1, or 5v3 or 2 in the finals. And
I do think that if Marist wins this, I would consider them the favorite in the grand finals.
Okay. That's because of the momentum and because of the confidence of this Red Foxes team, absolutely. But you have Siena and St. Peter's, 2 powerhouse teams that have proven again and again and again that they're just that they just have a solid Smash lineup in general. We saw St. Peter's, just kind of steamroll Quinnipiac kind of near the end, even though Quinnipiac was actually a pretty impressive team, even though they actually went 0-7 in regular season. And you also had Siena kind of rolling over Niagara 2 in their set. So essentially, everything is going to be set in terms of tempo during our semifinals. So if Marist can take this one up, their confidence, their ego is going to be through the roof. While St. Peter's and Siena, they're going to have to go through a long and drawn-out battle for that semifinal matchup. And by grand finals, there might be a couple of exhausted players.
Yeah, it's nice that Marist is going to have some time to rest after this if they win going into grand finals, or Canisius, if Canisius wins as well. And of course, there's always the debate of playing hot, playing warmed up already, or sitting in grands and having time to relax. Which one is considered the advantage? But we'll have to find out when we get there.
Absolutely, and I think, ladies and gents, we're not even gonna, go into a break or anything of the sort. We're just gonna head right into our 4th game, and it's going to be Moolah versus, if I'm not mistaken, Ultra Cow, aka Carl. And this is going to be quite the matchup, ladies and gentlemen, because look what we have here on our screen. It's a Wario versus a Pac-Man.
This is the 3rd character that Moolah has played so far in 4 games.
What a madman. And Wario, a very viable character on its own.
Same with Pac-Man, as we've been shown.
Yeah,
by T.
Shown by T, shown by multiple players in MAAC in general. It's kind of nuts.
There's a surprising amount of MAAC Pac-Man players.
MAAC Pacs.
The Pac-Man, so to speak, yeah.
You like to hear that. And, just Pac-Mans in general have been making quite the resurgence lately. Some players even switching over to Pac-Man, or at least pulling out the secondary. Players like Kool-Aid from New England, and just great mains out there. You mentioned T, there's Sinji, there's Kiwi. There's so many great players out there that play Pac-Man. And let's see if Ultra Cow can potentially be one of them. And
so far, it looks like
for Canisius.
Wario can eat the fruit. That just makes canonical sense.
Right. Absolutely. But hey, if there's a
he can eat the fire hydrant, though. That's such a strong tool in the matchup that he can do that.
Wait, what? He just
eat the
hydrant?
You can just eat the hydrant. That's so powerful. I didn't even know that was an interaction that happened. That nullifies so much of Pac-Man's game plan. That's crazy.
Oh, the motorcycle. Of course, it just gets dragged in by the hydrant water. Oh, baby. The moto just hits.
Oh, it was still active. No punish for Ultra Cow, but at least there's no ledge trap, and he gets that ever valuable percent.
So Moolah tried to go for the E once again. I think what you referenced earlier might have been simply the fire hydrant, just despawning.
Maybe. That would just been crazy.
Just the perfect timing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But off the that's gonna be off
the forward tilt.
There we go.
No, he definitely ate the higher hydrant. He definitely just ate the tire hydrant. Yeah.
Boys.
I don't know the conditions for it. Yeah.
That's not gonna be a kill.
He's living.
Joking me. 174, and he has whopped.
That's gonna do it though.
Okay, back here.
Alright, what's your Wario opinion? Are you a second stock wafter or a third stock wafter?
I'm a third stock wafter for sure.
I'm a second stock wafter. You get to charge a second one if it goes long. I like it.
That makes sense. I'm not a Wario main, but I save my boots for the very last second.
It's a big debate. It's a hot topic.
It's a hot topic. Oh my. Moolah is trying to bait out Ultra Cal. There's once again the F tilt, and he lands in with a... lands in with a fair. The hydrant just going kind of nuts. Ultra Cal just trying to evade Moolah at this point, as Moolah seems to be the one on his tail.
It's so hard to edge guard Pac-Man, right? Like, you have to go for a ledge trap. There's so many ways to stall and mix up off stage that going out there to try and stop him almost never ends well. Really good pressure with the bell, but he doesn't actually find the connection. Any big hit probably will take out Moolah's stock here.
Oh, that was so close. Moolah almost able to get that back air extremely deep off stage that would have killed Ultra Cow.
Oh my god, the water sent him into the bell, but he was too high up to get a solid punish.
Holy, I thought that was just about to go nuts.
Oh, me too.
But,
no pressure.
Back air. Oh, back throw on Zard.
That's insane.
It's a very, very long going grab. Moolah still heavily surviving. He's going to save this waft for the third stock. That's for absolute sure.
Yeah.
At 107, he just can't go for it now.
But with all this rage, a solid hit should kill here for either player, really.
That's it!
And that's going to be
it. Boy.
Moolah's going to find the first stock. He has a chance to build up extra credit, but at 169, a slight breeze should kill him as well and even things up.
Yeah, the Nair coast to coast, barely not going to send him. Moolah just kind of waiting, trying to start things up with the Nair, and he does. Tries to go for another one, just trying to press that shield, but it doesn't happen. Ultra Cal now just trying to get himself a fruit.
Nearly 200%, and he's holding on to his stock, looking to get any extra damage he can.
Unbelievable.
Wario's a big boy, yeah.
Big boy, but the apple is gonna send him going.
But just remember, you haven't seen the waft yet. 60%, and Ultra Cow has to be worried about dying.
That was
maybe less.
It's kind of weird there from Moolah. Throws up the motorcycle.
When we see the up airs coming out, he's looking for the up air wafts. He's fishing for it. That could make him predictable, though.
He's gotta be. Ultra Cow just waiting too. Last thing Moolah wants to do is miss out on that waft, because that's pretty much the key for his just that W at this point. That's a ultimate win condition.
Yeah, but if everything he does is just these up airs trying to set up for the waft, he's gonna miss a bunch, and he's gonna need so much percent trying to set up the waft that he might just end up dying before he even gets it.
Gets hit with the hydrant, tries to land on in with the fair. So just trying to hit Nair at this point. Right? He just can't find any of these setups. Is he better just hit Waft?
Oh my god,
wait! The tech from Ultra Cow! I was about to say, is he about to pull out the Waft straight up raw? But that wasn't
and
raw.
That
was a great call out. But man,
right now Wario has to play fair.
Ultra Cow, what's going on? That tech was nuts. Oh, alright. Goes Moolah again. Comes in with the motorbike. Dares back in towards center stage, but both of them plank with the hydrant. A lot of damage to Moolah. It's at 137. There goes the bell. He blocks. Ultra Cow still has it in his hands. He's not going to pick it up. Hydrant and motorbike exploding at the same time. Ultra Cow 104. Moolah 141. It's last hit essentially for this Wario. Back air almost connecting. And the F smash. Absolutely. One of the strongest F smashes of this entire game. And it's going to be the one to end game one. That was only game one.
Yeah, oh my god.
Holy.
I don't know, my heart can take more of that. Ultra Cow bringing 1 point back for Canisius, poising himself to win the set in an incredibly tense, incredibly close game one.
Jeez, and I mean, just looking at the timer too, the timer was ticking there.
It was.
Yeah, that one took forever. That's why we felt like that game was so deep. Pretty much because
yeah, for sure.
It legitimately took forever. Man, oh man. So, What's going to happen now? Moolah, Ultra Cal. Moolah literally just trying to extend this lead for Mare some way, somehow. If anything, if Moolah is going to win or going to lose this game, some way, somehow, if he's going to find himself in a losing situation, might as well just pull off the one stock, just keep things close, you know what I mean? Because even with the W here, Canisius would only be stuck to 10 points. I say stuck, but that would also mean Marist would be at 12 to 10, which isn't a safe scoreline whatsoever. So finally, we're getting into semantics over last game scoring. It's been forever, Gerbil, but finally we have a close game going into game 5. Holy.
Yeah. Even if, right, they don't even it up after this game, which it's looking very unlikely they'll be able to do, they would need a 3 stock in this next game. And after how that one went, I think it's going to be another close game here. Even if they were able to clean it up, right? They're not. Just getting 4 points in your favor would be huge. It takes so much pressure off of your final player. Getting 4 points going into the final game compared to getting only like the one for that or 1 or 2 is so big. And we see him going back to Snake. This is the first character he played last set. And he's saying, you know what? If Pac-Man wants to bunker down and throw projectiles, those hydrants, those fruits, I'm going to do it too. I'm playing Snake. I'm pulling grenades. I'm shooting mosquitoes. This is how it's going to be. And we'll have to see if it pays off.
Let's see him. Moolah. He's getting just pelted by Ultra Cal right now. Oh, no way! That's the stock!
He's dead.
Ultra Cal! No way. If he pulls out the 2 stock here, that'll pull his team even closer. Just, I don't know, to at least trying to tie up this game, because Ultra Cal, man, he could be the X factor to this team, potentially making it into grand finals.
Yeah, 2 stock would be so big for Canisius here. And it's on Moolah after the unfortunate SD there to run it back and try and make it happen here in game 2. Already down 1 game so far.
Hydrant connecting.
But it just looks like Pac-Man is able to play this projectile game so much better than the Snake can. Moolah keeps being forced to approach, and in a matchup like this, whoever has to approach is probably going to be the one who ends up eating the projectiles and losing for it.
I mean, this is what we saw. Even though it was more or less a joke game, we literally saw Moolah lose to
the Nikita
that was sick.
Well played.
What essentially was a snake ditto. He lost to someone else with grenades, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It sounds like we're joking, right? But he legitimately lost in a grenade battle. So against another.
But he is bringing it back so far.
He is.
Yeah, but the percent is getting closer, slowly but surely here.
Absolutely.
As he dedicates himself a little bit more to his game plan, you'll notice he definitely stopped approaching. There was a solid bit of time where he kept walking up and getting punished for it, and he's decided to play a little slower, play a little smarter, and it's paying off dividends.
Wow, the wall of projectiles here for Moolah, but there it is, the F smash from Ultra Cal off the rollback. Now Ultra Cal,
but it's so much closer.
Ready to go, and if I'm not mistaken, that was a grenade that hit him right on edge. Grenade into up smash, but the up smash does not connect. Moolah still alive. He's still trying to keep Ultra Cal away from him. Let me take the other way around too. Ultra Cal at 115.
Problem is, at some point, Moolah has to kill Ultra Cal, right? You can't just throw grenades until Pac-Man is at 200%. You have to get in there and hit your grab, hit your up tilt, hit something to take stock. And he's just not finding it.
Ultra Cal back on ledge. There's the key! The key's gonna do so much damage. Ooh!
And already look at how much damage Moolah has on his last stock here. Even if he takes this stock from Ultra Cal, it's still going to be an uphill battle on to the very end.
Oh my! Moolah has actually brought it back within 1. Nice.
Within 1 stock, guaranteed. his team will still be in the lead, even if he loses this game. But he's come so far in this comeback. He's evening up the percent bit by bit. He's looking to make it happen.
Absolutely. There goes Moolah. Launches out a
Oh, but the bell.
Wait.
He gets out of it with a grenade.
Cow back on stage, 68%. Pulls out the Galaga, gonna be able to trampoline on back. There goes the forward throw. Grenade, up smash. Just a wall of grenades from Moolah once again, but he gets pelted.
Weaving through.
Moolah back on stage. Bell threatening him, but the dash attack gonna do even more damage. Snake on almost full rage. This is nuts.
Oh, the grenade clips him, clips his legend vulnerability.
The grenade!
It's so hard to get off the ledge against Snake.
Oh, the up smash! That's it!
Gets him!
Oh my god! Marist! They're extending their lead somehow! They have a 13-7. Moolah, he died almost immediately off the beginning of this game, and somehow Moolah able to take it at the very end after changing his playstyle, after changing his mentality, and now Marist, they are 13-7 up on Canisius as we head into Game 3 of Match 4 of the semifinals. Good lord.
Moolah SD'd the start of that. A forced SD, but still an SD.
Right.
He went in, he ate a bunch of percent, and he said, I'm going to stop, I'm going to think, and I'm going to win. And he did exactly that. Game 3, so important. If Marist wins this game, they are almost all but guaranteed to take the set and make the upset happen. Even a one stock puts them at 16-7, which means that they would win. They would win.
That would win.
Yeah.
Oh,
that would win.
Stop it. Marist wins this, and the #1 seed is vanquished. Okay.
The pressure is on Moolah to close it out, and it's on Ultra Cow to keep
That's so much pressure on this guy.
Alive.
On
Canisius, if he wins this, he passes the baton on to their last player. He tells KC, go in there and finish it for me.
Right, because like if you look at this roster period, Casey has to be among one of the strongest players on this team. Absolutely. His Inkling, bar none, hot as heck. Hot as heck.
Yeah.
Like
so
he faces off against Tech in if I'm not mistaken, Tech is also gonna pull out the Snake?
I think so, yeah. So Ultra Cow wins this. He passes it off one of the best players on his team to close out the set against what may be one of the weaker links in the Marist roster, just going off of the results of last match, of course. So if Ultra Cow is able to win this, they keep their hopes of grand finals alive.
I think I'm going crazy because I remember there was like someone else played Snake, right? Am I crazy?
There were two Snakes.
There were two Snakes.
For
I forget.
Yes.
I forget who the second one was. Was it Tech? Or am I not?
I thought it was. Yeah, it was Snake into Ness, and then Snake.
Then it probably wasn't Tech. Tech was the Bowser then.
Oh yeah, Tech was the Bowser.
Okay.
Huh.
We get there.
I don't remember. Yeah, okay. Tech was the Bowser. All right, yeah.
So it would be Bowser v Inkling, which would still be actually
really crazy. Yeah.
That would be a crazy matchup, but
that's a rough matchup for Bowser. It feels like.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah, it would. Man, oh man.
But that timeline could just be avoided, right? If Moolah is able to win this game by even the slimmest of margins. All he needs is one stock. He just needs to win. And after mounting that huge comeback last game, it's looking good for him to close it out and take Marist to grand finals.
Let's see what happens, boys. The arena is ready, and we're still going to go with the same matchup that we saw in Game 2. It's going to be Moolah on the Snake and the Pac-Man going towards the side of Ultra Cow, and the players are ready. We're going to head right into our arena. All right. Toxic Jurgle.
And this time, the match is going to be on... I don't actually know. I was really hoping it'd stall long enough.
It's Town and City.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's Town and City. Okay.
It's Town and City. It's
that
all
was
good.
a long load time.
Right.
But anyway, we are getting into it. It is like Town and City, a very large stage with very different platform layouts, means that even if the game is going to be very projectile heavy, it's still going to look different from point in time to point in time throughout even the course of just this one game. And right now, being at the ledge against Snake has to be one of the worst feelings in all of Smash Ultimate. It just feels like there's nothing you can do, but somehow Ultra Cow gets out of the pressure there. The Key has been putting in so much work. Oh, he gets hit by the Nikita, so we can't get a punish on the bell. That's crazy. That might have been the stock. But now, so much zoning pressure, so many projectiles for Mula here. Ultra Cow not able to get anything going. Percent back to even. The Key every time going through Mula's defenses. He just never sees it coming.
There's Mula again. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And you got the beep beep. Oh no, Mula!
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. He's living. Ultra Cow's living. A really, really weird interaction, but nobody dying or even hitting each other for that matter on the back end of it. Percent almost as even as if that hydrant tunneled straight through Nikita. It went
good hydrant. Oh! The hydrant.
That was his. He blew off the C4, wouldn't have hit him. Oh, no punish on the bell. We haven't seen a single bell punish from Ultra Cow, and it is really costing him in all of these games so far.
Exactly, but these bell shots are a little bit too far up, don't you think?
Yeah, always.
He can't exactly punish as well as, of course, he would on the ground.
Yeah.
Can't line up
and
a smash
sometimes he
attack or
hits the
anything
bell, but a grenade just explodes and stops him from getting
Right.
caught up.
Yeah, gets that trade.
But he does get off the first stock, and remember, he did have a lead in Game 2 and still lost, but he's playing a lot cleaner. He's dealing with the Snake a lot better now, and he's building up even more percent, running away a little bit with his lead, but the Nikita will kill off the top.
Nutty Nikita. As now Mula ties it up at 2 stocks apiece, but Ultra Cow still booty on the damage. He's looking for a Galaga, looking for some sort of fruit, but the C4, something that Mula has kind of been lining up for, kind of been teasing the past 2 games. He finally gets it. Gets the grenade off the shield. There goes the Mula again, off to the right, just tries to run away.
A grenade. He goes a little wide this time. It's so hard to see Snake's projectiles, especially on this nighttime background in Town and City.
Oh, yeah,
These
you're
grenades
right.
kind of blend in.
Yeah, more or less, you're not wrong. Here comes Mula. Might take advantage of some more camouflage. It's like we're actually playing. It's like we're actually playing Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah. Still down 40% though, not quite able to find enough chip to even it up. But the stocks are even.
Motioning the platform.
No.
And the Nikita coming in. Ultra Cow. He's
He
dead.
can't make it back. He can't make it back.
This might be it. Mula, if he takes this next stock over Ultra Cow, no matter how many stocks, he just wins this game. Maris beats the #1 seed Canisius. Let's see if it actually happens, however. Ultra Cow runs on in, gets the up tilt. Pulling out. And there's one of his items. He's going to pull out the bell, but he actually gets hit by the grenade. C4 lands right under him, but he runs right on the way. There goes the Hydra. It's going to land right in the perfect position, but Ultra Cow shields it.
Able to get through with invulnerability, yeah. But the percent just keeps stacking up. You can't afford to take all of this extra percent in this matchup. These projectile matchups are all about maximizing your chip damage. And this extra credit, when you're down a stock, is so crucially important. That 54% could be but the key snipe
out of nowhere.
Straight through. It's looking doable for Ultra Cow. This comeback is certainly possible, but it's going to be rough and it's going to be slow. Only 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. It could go to time. It's unlikely, but it is a possibility.
It's not, with 2 minutes, it's not going to
2 minutes, yeah.
Can't be.
Well, it's, you know, 1/3.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? I mean, we
Oh,
saw
yeah.
the last one go to about 40 seconds, so you're not wrong.
Really close, yes.
But let's see it. C4 landing. Moolah 43. Ultra Cal
The
77.
platforms are
These students
back.
taking their
Gonna
time.
up the projectiles a little bit here. Only 30%. The run back has been started by Ultra Cow. He is keeping it very close here. The keys are probably going to be his key to victory, ironically.
No pun intended. You're being real. Ultra Cow. Oh my god, the nade.
Oh, the
Moolah
C4!
out of nowhere.
In such a bad position, but he covers himself with the Hydra and he makes it back down. But now, Ultra Cow really getting close to kill percent here. He has to be scared.
That was scary. He was mid Nikita and he fell. That bell, but
and
the grenade ends up winding up too and blows up Ultra Cow once
this Nikita
again.
will kill. If a Nikita, if an up smash hits Ultra Cow, he will die. But Moolah off stage, trying to get ledge trapped here. There's a bell in his hand. He needs it. He's too high up. He won't die.
Oh, bro.
It could not be closer right now with the hopes
unbelievable.
Of fans into their eyes.
It's unbelievable knowing that this next hit is worth 3 points for one of these players.
No punish for either side.
Oh my gosh. 45 seconds left on the clock. Grenade making its way through. Ultra Cow on the other side has the key.
Oh,
he gets hit! That's it! Unbelievable! Marist
goes to grand finals, upsetting the first seed in the tournament.
Marist has done it. A ticket to the grand finals goes to the Red Foxes as Canisius, as hard fought as they were in regular season. When it comes to the playoffs, they can't make it through. Marist, congratulations, you're in the you're in grand finals. Unbelievable. And we still have another game. What the heck is going on?
Moolah's got about an hour until grand finals, and he better go take a nap. He better go relax, because I am shaking right now. I can't imagine what he is feeling.
Wow. All right. So, no matter what, ladies and gentlemen, just looking at the math, Marist, I mean, even if Canisius pulls off 2 3-stocks.
Double 3-stock, yeah.
2 3-stocks, the max points that Canisius can get is 15 points. That's not enough by any means. It would have to be 16, and they just can't reach it, even though they have their anchor, Casey, stepping up to the plate, coming up next for their team. Canisius simply can't do it. Unbelievable. Toxic Gerbil, I'm at a loss for words, but we're going to have to keep...
absolutely insane.
We're going to have to keep using our words to say the very least, because, ladies and gentlemen, we still have a Game 5. It's going to be Casey versus Tech. We're going to take a very small water break, and you guys should too. Please stay healthy, stay safe, stay home. Thank you guys for taking a little bit of time out of your nights for watching a little bit of MAAC Championships action. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Thank you guys for watching thus far.
Bud Light made a seltzer?
Wait, Bud Light made a seltzer?
I wonder what it tastes like.
Only one way to find out. What are the taste buds saying?
Tastes great. Just hard seltzer with a hint of fruit flavor.
Let's get that instead.
Wait. Post Malone doesn't drink seltzer. We drink Bud Light. Everybody knows that.
Why not try something new?
Bud Light.
Seltzer.
Guys, let's get both.
I'll get both.
Bud Light Seltzer. Unquestionably good.
Bravo team moving to checkpoint.
2 o'clock, 10 feet up the right.
Visual 3 o'clock.
Sometimes the front lines are in our own backyard.
Family in sight.
Make a difference in your community, serving part-time in the Army National Guard.